What's up, everybody? My name is David Michael Wyatt, and you are tuned in to the Backpew Concert Series. We have an amazing show lined out for you today. Hey, my brother Phill Wade is here. We got Jermaine Williams that's going to blaze the stage. We got Reshard Baham that's going to blaze the stage. And I'm here with you. You here with me. We're about to have a good time, so go ahead and give us some hearts. Go ahead and share. Go ahead and jot that Cash App down because your support is important to us, and we appreciate it so much. We thank you for everything that you're doing. Hey, shout out to Pastor Rudy Rasmus for allowing us this opportunity, for allowing us this space to come in and showcase our gifts. Hey, Backpew is a place where you can just come and be authentically who you are as an artist, as an entertainer, whatever it is that you do. Like, hey, we appreciate you for coming in this space and sharing it with us. All right? So we're about to get right on into it. Hey, y'all show some love. Come back, Jermaine. Y'all show some love for my brother, Jermaine Williams. You got to give him some hearts, some virtual applause, all that wonderful stuff. I brought you a mic, bro. Yeah, I brought him a mic. Got a couple questions for you. You know, it's not often that you get to talk to the band members. So,
our background sometimes, but
yeah,
we'll come out for the people today.
Come out for the people. That's what's up. So, man, listen, you blaze. You're amazing.
Thank you.
You've toured this country doing your thing, man. Like, hey, we are definitely proud of you. A lot of us know who this man is. If you don't, you got to find out who he is. Matter of fact, all of the artists that's gracing this stage today, please make sure you connect with them, follow them on their social medias, all that wonderful stuff. All right, Jermaine, I got a question for you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Number one question is, tell me some of your artist influences.
Artist influences, I would say, as far as bass, I would say like Jaco Pastorius, of course. There's many others. As far as jazz, I would say Miles Davis, Coltrane. It's just so many. I like so many different styles, so
yeah,
it's a lot of people.
Nice. All right. Well, this is not on my list, but what is your favorite style to play?
I'm working that out right now.
Yeah.
To be honest, this is something that Backpew has given me an opportunity to kind of explore what artistry means and looks like and sounds like for me.
Nice.
So right now, it's been a blend of jazz, hip hop, but I even have some stuff coming soon that's kind of has like more of an EDM flair to it.
That's on the mixtape.
Yeah. So we're exploring different sounds, see what happens.
Very cool, man. Listen, we are excited to hear it. Excited to hear this mixtape. I can't wait. I'm ready.
It's gonna be fun, man.
I believe it. All right. So listen, another question is, how have you been affected by this pandemic, and what do you think is happening post COVID-19? So it's kind of two.
Okay, that's an interesting question. So the first thing is, most of us have had a time off, and during that time, I chose to reflect on how I was living my life, where my career was going, and is that the way I want to continue it? And some of those answers was yes, and some of those answers was no. And the answer was no. Then the next question is, okay, what are you going to do about it?
Yeah.
And so this is part of that for me, just kind of stepping out on faith and, seeing what happens, see what people like, and see what I like, and see where that middle ground is.
Nice. So after this, what do you think, just in your mind, because for the musician, COVID has changed a lot of things.
Absolutely.
Nobody's touring right now.
Right.
I think people are actually trying to start back touring with social distancing. We don't know how that's going to work, but it's changed. It's changed for the musician. It's changed for the artist. The stages are definitely different. You're singing to a camera. The energy in the room is different. Like, what do you feel like it's going to look like even once we get, I guess, through it? I don't know if we're going to get through it. Just what are your thoughts on it?
Well, I think in some respects the world has changed, and it may not revert back to exactly what it was before. I think it will get better. But I also think that without having the ability to kind of manipulate feelings in the room, people get a chance to be a little bit more in tune with authenticity. And so I think those that are authentic, those that are authentic are going to be able to move on and continue on and maybe even prosper even greater than before. Other people may have further challenges.
Man, that's what's up. Hey, listen, once again, y'all show some love for my brother, the Jermaine Williams. Man, thank you for blazing and starting this fire. And we go keep this train right on moving. Listen, next up is one of Houston's own. This dude can just flat out sing. When I first moved to Houston, I seen him just everywhere, man. I would always see this guy. But he is amazing. He can flat out sing. Like I said, he is a musician, comedian, host. He do it all. And we are glad that he's gracing this Backpew stage today. So y'all go ahead and give some hearts, some virtual applause for that dude, Phill Wade.
Look with me. Happy feelings in the air. Oh yeah. Touching people everywhere. All it, love. Everything, baby. Oh, listen to the people sing. I've got myself to remind me of love. Got my mind and my heart. I believe in above. Oh, yeah. These happy feelings, feel that happy feeling. I spread them all over my world. Hey, from deep in my soul. Happy feelings in the air. Are they touching people everywhere? Busy love, everything, baby. You wanna listen to the people sing. Now I've seen the light. Watch it shine down on me. Yeah. I'm gonna spread my wings, yeah, oh baby, and I'm gonna tell all I see. Yeah, these happy feelings, I feel that happy. I spread them all over my world. Hey, these happy feelings, I feel that happy feeling. I spread them all. Can we do that one more time? Oh, but these baby, happy feelings, I feel that happy feeling. I spread them all over my world. Hey, from way down high, from deep in my, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 happy feelings everywhere, way up there, can't compare, in the air, oh baby. Oh, 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 happy feelings, I need it now, right now, bust it down, anyway, anyhow. Oh, 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 happy feelings, one more time, say, oh, happy feelings in the air, oh baby, touching people everywhere. Pretty love singing, pretty love and everything. Listen to the people sing, and the melody you bring, the melody, oh baby, in the air, oh, everywhere. It's a vibe this evening, it's a vibe. It's a vibe this evening, it's a vibe. Happy feelings in the air. Ooh baby, oh baby, on the wall, on the wall. Happy feelings, happy feelings, happy feelings in the air. Happy feelings, nothing else that can compare. Oh baby. Yeah, the vibe. Oh baby. Yeah. influx of vibes. I'm happy. My heart is in a position. Then I want to vibe. So we'll sing this song. Soulful joint. What's going on? What's going on? We gotta do it. Soulful joint. Timeless music.
There's too many of you crying. Brother, brother, brother. There's too many of you dying. You know we got to find a way to bring some love in here today. Oh, Father, Father. There's no need to escalate. Oh no. War is not the answer. 'Cause only love can conquer hate. You know we got to find a way to bring some understanding here today. Yeah. What you say? No picket lines, picket signs. Don't punish me with brutality. Come on, talk to me so you can see what's going on. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? What's y'all play? Ooh, 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 ooh. Everybody thinks we're wrong. Oh no. Who will they to judge? Just because our hair is long. You know we got to find a way. So we got to find to bring some understanding here today. Yeah. No picket line, no picket sign. Don't punish me with brutality. Come on, talk to me, oh, so you can see what's going on. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Ooh, 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 ooh. Woo! Hopefully we will be here to love, to hate, what's going on. I need justice, I need peace. No more won't need equality. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
All right, now we can vibe a little bit. Had to get that atmosphere. Thank you for all y'all who's tuning in to this lovely situation. It feels fun to get out on the stage with my brothers and we just vibing, having fun, doing what we do. Yeah, no diggity. Yeah. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. All right, we can do this morning, noon, and night, giving you everything you like to fulfill your appetite. Gonna get down, gonna get down, gonna get down. We don't play around, gonna get down, gonna get down, gonna get down, gonna get down. You hear the sound, we don't play around when we come in your town. I said, all right. Gonna get down, good now. Baby got him working all over town. Who's been the same playing around? Cover much ground, got game on the pound. Ooh, getting paid is a forte each and every day. True play away. Can't get her out of my mind. Oh, think about the girl all the time. Whoa, we side to the west side. Fat rat, no surprise. Heard she got tricks in the stash. She's stacking up the cash and she's fast when it comes to the gas. By no means ever, long as she got to have it. Baby, you a perfect 10. I wanna get in. Can I get down so? Oh, sit it like the way you working. No diggity, diggity, can you back it up? Oh, baby, baby, can you back it up? Oh, baby, you look so perfect and stuff. Oh, baby, can you work it, baby? Oh, baby, can you back it up? Oh, baby, can you back it up? Can you make it go beep, beep, beep? Said I wanna know your name, man. I wanna know if you got a man. Said I wanna know, oh, I wanna know everything. I wanna know your number, and if I can't come over and I wanna know what you like. I wanna know so I can do it all night. Hey, but you're telling me I'm just a friend. Telling me I'm just a friend, but I like the way, said I like the way you work it, baby. Can you back it up? Oh, baby, said I like the way that you work it, no diggity. Can you back it up? Said I like the way you work it for certain, baby. You're flirting with me when you be twerking. Now can you back it up? Oh, I like the way you work it. Can you back it up? She's got classic style, true knowledge by the pound. A baby, never act wild. Baby, very low P on the profile. Catching feelings in the know. Let me tell you how it goes. Hers the word, spins the verb. Love as it comes so frequent you heard it. Rolling with the fatness. You don't even know when to have it. Oh, you got to pay to play. Said just to shut it, baby, and look your way. Ooh, sit it like the way you work it. Drop tight all day, every day. Said you're blowing my mind, me. Shorty, I'm trying to get you over my right. Oh, sitting like the way you work it. No diggity, can you bang it up? Oh, sitting like the way you work it, my baby. Come on now, lady, bang it up. Can you just beep, beep, like a Tonka truck, like a beep? Can you listen? I said me and your daughter. I said got a special thing going on. I said you say it's popular, but I say it's full grown. I hope you feel this way forever. Sing it, y'all. You can paint a pretty picnic, but you can't predict the weather. Like the way you work it. Oh, baby, can you back it up? Oh, baby, can you work it? Say, baby, can you back it up? I've been quarantined for too long. Now, baby, the love is strong, so back it up. Girl, you looking good to me, like a Rudy Tooty, fresh and fruity. Go and bang it up. Bang it up, 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 bang. Come on, Jermaine. Ah, baby, no diggity, can you back it up? One more time, said it like the way you work it, yeah. Can you back it up? Like the way you work it. Can you bang it up? Yeah. And if y'all at home, everybody to yourself just say, hey, 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 I'm done, dog.
He said, I want you to knock it.
Y'all show some love for the Phill Wade. Man, hey, bro. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Listen, hey, we gonna jump right in this. Yo, you a beast, bro.
I appreciate it, man. You know.
I love it, bro. I love it. Like, you out here in Houston. Like I said, when I first moved out here, man, I saw you everywhere doing everything. Like, if you have not seen this brother out on the Houston market scene, probably he's done so many things. You can catch him every week at the Taste Bar, right?
Yeah, Taste Bar, Phill Wade Show, Case Bar.
Phill Wade Show, Taste Bar. Follow him on all the social media platforms. You see it at the bottom of the screen. Make sure you connect with him. Phil, man, you out here acting. You out here comedian. You out here hosting. You a musician. What out of the three? What's your favorite?
Man, I would say that acting, because I act a fool. No, but essentially acting because I can portray anything, and even in music, you know, acting. When I have a chance to perform at didn't get to do it this year, but the Miller Outdoor Motown Review, and I get to, I'm singing, but I get to act. I act as Ray Charles. How you doing? And so I get to act as Ray Charles. I act as David Ruffin, you know what I'm saying? Or act like Eddie LaVerge, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case is. So acting, it blends with everything, with the music, the comedy, even when I'm acting, portraying something that I've written myself as a music piece. So
hilarious, bro.
Yeah.
Your stuff that you have on social media is amazing. The Miller Outdoor Motown Show is one of the biggest concerts in Houston, Texas.
40,000 people.
Listen, man, so that's so amazing, bro. Hey, next question. So you have a son, just like I got a son.
Yep.
And we fathering these black kids out here.
Yeah.
Let me fix it. We fathering our black sons out here. You know, what is it like in this
black kids?
These black kids, everybody. We
Kids, sit down.
Right.
Them.
All of them. But what has it been like fathering your toddler? Because he's a toddler, right? He's 1 year old. What has it been like, you know, being with him during this pandemic?
Man, I take pride. It's pros and cons of everything. I take pride in the opportunity to be able to pay attention.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The earlier you can, I'm attracted to watching how kids blossom when they were invested into early.
Man.
So the earlier you notice, even in the people that you like, regardless the occupation or vocation of basketball, music, football, whatever, a lot of them started off young. Somebody saw something in them. So I'm taking pride in the opportunity to watch him, just to cultivate his moves and teach him little things day by day. I count the victories at home, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you said earlier, he's unaware of the chaos that's going on. And so I'm just stepping into his world and, you know, get wisdom from a baby. He got peace. Let me get some of that peace too. Let me get that back.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So just, I need that. Hey, give me some. Give me some. You want some? Yes, I do want some. I do want some peace.
Absolutely,
You know what I'm saying? So I'm taking time to just to raise him and watch over him, pray over him.
Yeah.
You know, make him smile, build the bond, being at home a lot more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So by force or by choice, you at the crib. You got to know your kids now.
That's it, man.
Yeah. So
Absolutely.
it's a good experience. It's good and bad, but you know, I'm taking the blessings right now.
Yeah.
I'm adding that up.
I love it, bro. Hey, you heard it from this man. Listen, all around great dude, man. Like I just love the energy that you bring. Love what you bring to the stage. Love that you are consistent in what you do and who you are, man. So I appreciate you. Y'all show some more love. Give us some hearts, some shares. Tell everybody that Phill Wade just blazed the stage. If you missed
Phill
it,
Wade.
sorry. No,
Hey, but I just have one more thing to say.
Go for it.
End of June, new project coming out, music comedy. Character by my alter ego. His name is K. Relly.
Yo, man.
K. Relly is coming,
Absolutely.
the king of R&B. Hey, I'm working with some OGs.
Yo, I can't
Bayhand
wait.
one on me, you know what I'm
I
saying?
can't wait,
So he gonna be
man.
coming serving up all of ours to the community. all that stuff. That's a little. I ain't gonna get. That's my alter ego. I don't like to act like that out loud in person.
Yo,
K
listen,
really coming soon. Yeah.
Please make sure y'all connect with this man. Amazing brother. The social media is at the bottom. Hey, it's gonna be good. I can promise you that. If you follow him, you already know what it is. So once again, y'all show some love for my brother Phill Wade. We good? Listen, we hope that everybody is having an amazing time. Listen, just being in a room for me today has just been therapeutic, man. This is Phill Wade, Jermaine Williams, and now my brother Reshard Baham is about to blaze this stage. And I'm excited about it, man. Like, I was listening to you in soundcheck and stuff, and your set is the real deal, bro. So many things are going on in the world today. That we just see, that we can have a whole full-blown conversation about, that would just take up all of our time. But you got a tribute in your set that I want to talk to. But before I get to it, I just want to ask you one question. Now, you wear your mask when you playing your set, you know, so this is like a thing for you. So I just want to know, like, is this prophetic? Did you know that COVID was coming? What is the meaning behind the mask that you wear, bro?
Well, I mean, no, it wasn't prophetic. But, you know, when I started the keyboard thing, you know, I call it the One Deep Show because, you know, I'm up here and playing on top of my beats that I made and everything. The mask that I had, it was just an old mask, you know, and when I came up with the show, it was so different. And I was like, man, let me keep on with the different, you know, with the look and everything like that. Let me try to see what you know, it was just an experimental thing. It was around the house. It wasn't really nothing thought out too crazy, but yeah, and it just worked, you know.
Man, I love it. So tell me, so the name of the song is Over
There?
Over There.
Yeah.
That's one of the songs that's in your set. And in that, during that song, you're paying tribute to kind of everything that's going on in the world today with all this racism and you know, police just killing black people at the end of the day. And that's not to say every police, but you get it. Like, we can have a conversation about it, but you get it. And the song is very moving, bro. And to hear you express it playing the keys, and you're not saying anything, but you can feel what you put into it. We can feel your heart behind what you're playing. So just tell me, so now that I'm talking to you and you're standing here with me, if you could say anything pertaining to this pandemic, pertaining to the society and everything that's going on, just tell me what you would say.
I would say that us as a people, specifically my fellow black brothers, and especially in a time like this, it's nothing new. We need to stop with the black on black crime. I know it's cliche, but it's enough. We have enough enemies outside of our race, you know, that already want us out of here. It's like, it don't make no sense to help them out by killing each other and robbing from each other. We should join hands and love on each other at this moment more than ever. That's what I would like to say. That's the message that I'm trying to, you know, get across through my music.
Absolutely, man. I love it, bro. I appreciate you. I appreciate your heart behind it. Listen, this is Reshard Baham. He is a musician, producer, engineer. This man has traveled the country as a touring artist, and he's worked with a lot of different people. And he's working on music. You want to connect with him, his social media handle is at the bottom of the screen. Please be sure to connect with this brother. I'm proud of you, bro, and I can't wait to hear what you're about to give us. So, hey, y'all go ahead, give us some hearts, and show some love for Reshard Baham. Wow. Bro, that is some powerful stuff, man. That is powerful stuff. You know, I was sitting here thinking, I was sitting at the house thinking last night that, well, with the exception of you, but myself, Jermaine, Phill, we're all fathers of black sons. And I don't know about y'all, but I've never thought in my lifetime that I will be living in this day to see the things that we see. And I guess at the end of the day, it's not that it has not existed. Everybody just filming it now. Social media has changed the game. So because that's the case, and we're approaching Father's Day, so absolutely happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Hey, y'all the real MVP. We appreciate you and we love you. But real quick, Phill, can you run up here? Jermaine, come here, bro. Grab that mic. Let's just, since we all are fathers to black boys, man. So I just want to ask y'all real quick, just in a minute or less, what has it been like raising your son in today's society?
Man, every day in today's society it's different because every day it gets a little bit more intense. Mm-hmm. And at every age, for every age, you have a different, emotional approach or a different thought that is provoked by what's going on in society or whatnot. So, my son's 1.5, but it still gives me anxiety to be like, goodness gracious. Almost makes you question, man, I done brought a kid in the world and this is about to be crazy. Yeah. It's crazy now. Yeah. So just think about what it's going to be like in the future or what he's going to have to grow up dealing with, Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Lord knows nothing is new under the sun, and we catching all these old problems. Mm-hmm. Saw an issue of a Time magazine cover with a man running chased by, and a whole bunch of people behind him, and it was in the 60s, saying what has changed, or what do we have to do to change? And now we're still singing the same song in Time magazine 2020. And it's just scary raising a child in these times, man. It's wild. It's exciting, but it's just super wild. There's a lot of blessings that I know is going to be along the way, a lot of good stuff. And there's pros and cons to everything, but it's just a wild experience. So here we are, trying to raise up young black men to be strong and be leaders in every aspect,
Man, that's crazy that you say that, because my son is 2 years old, your son is 1. So just looking at him run around the house just as innocent as he can be, not knowing that there is absolute chaos outside of the four walls. It really makes your heart ache, man. And because you look at this stuff on social media, you look at this stuff on TV, on the news, and you like, yo, that could be my son. That could be me. Jermaine, your son is older, right?
Yeah, my son is 6.
Listen, you're at the door of having to talk for him.
Absolutely.
Or with him. Mm-hmm. What is that like, man?
Well, the thing is, it's our jobs to show our sons and let them know what it means to be a black man to begin with. It's one thing raising a child, but it's a different thing raising a black child. But we have to decide what that means for our kids. And it's important that they know that. They don't need to know about all of the chaos at this point, but they do need to know the significance of what it means to be black and how to be black. And I think it's also important that we kind of transcend intellectually beyond our skin tones. I think there's a lot of knowledge that if we had as a people, we could better protect ourselves. And I think it's important for us fathers to get that knowledge and then to impart that to our kids.
Man, I love it. I love it a lot. I appreciate you fellas for being here and just sharing your hearts. We thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for being with us. Thank you for sharing and encouraging and supporting all that wonderful stuff. If you see fit, man, listen, this is a space, this is a place that artists are allowed to come and share their hearts, because we are living in a different time. And the stages for us have changed. So we're still doing our best to bring you quality music, still doing our best to bring you a peace of mind through the music. So if you could, if you feel so much inclined, please support. Tip the tip jar. You know, the Cash App is on the screen. But more than anything, just pray for us, support us, just be there. This last song that we're about to sing, thank you, bro. I pulled Phill in to help me with his singing self. Y'all please show some love for this singing man. Bro, you're a beast, man. Thank you for being here, bro. But you just said it before, like back in the 60s, we were singing these songs, and we're still singing these songs. That's crazy that we're still singing these songs. But I just know that hope deferred makes the heart grow sick. But a person that receives that thing that they're hoping for, it brings joy and it brings life. So every day I have to wake up when I look at my son, when I look at my wife, and I have to realize, hey, I have to keep this hope. And I have to believe that a change is going to come. Yeah. Come on, Reshard, help me, bro.
I was born by the river in a little tent. Oh, just like the river I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know that a change gonna come. Oh, yes it will. It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die. I don't know what's up there beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes it will. I can go to the movies. Yes, I can. I can go downtown. They tell me, brother, please. What they say? Please don't hang around. It's been a long time coming, but I know that a change gonna come. Oh, yes it will. Then I go to my brother. Oh, I say, brother, help me please. Yeah. Every time, what he do? Every time my brother, yeah, he knocks me down, knocks me down to my knees. Oh, there were times that
coming.
But I know,
But I know that a change gonna come. I know that a change gonna come. Yeah. Oh, it's been a long time coming. But I know that a change gonna come. Change gonna come. I guess it will one last time, y'all. It's been a long time coming. But I know that a change gonna come. Oh, yes it will. God bless y'all.